This is the homework help for Module 2, Lesson 1. If you're doing it in your book, it can be found on page 35 and 36. This is the online version. Your numbers will match up completely to that of the book. Okay, the ones that we're going to do today together are number 2. A marine biologist collects coral species from the bottom of a coral reef. The biologist swam to depths of 3 1/4 meters, 2 5/8 meters, and 4 1/2 meters below sea level. If I'm below sea level, that means I'm negative. And we are arranging them from shallowest to deepest. So let's look at our hint. Sea level is the same as a depth of 0. Depths below sea level are represented by negative numbers. So our numbers again were 3 1/4, 2 5/8, and 4 1/2. We're going to go shallowest to deepest. Remember, we have our negative in front of there. So we have first 4 1/2. Then we have negative 3 1/4. Then we have negative 2 5/8. Let's check that. Oh, we're good to go. Remember, the closer to 0, it needs to be on the right-hand side. The farthest away from 0 is going to be on the left-hand side. Let's look at part B. Graph these depths and their opposites on the number line. So they gave us 3 spots, 3 depths, but they're asking us to do their opposites too. So we should have 6 lines, 6 spots on here when we're done. I'm going to start with negative 4 1/2. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. So our first one is 4 1/2. Negative 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. And it's a half, so we're going to go halfway down. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's negative 4 1/2. And then up here, didn't want that guy there. We'll move him up there. Dots just keep appearing. I'm sorry. Up here, we're going to do positive 4 1/2. Because the opposite of negative 4 1/2 is positive 4 1/2. Our next one's negative 3 1/4. So I'm going to go to negative 3 1/4. Stopped it right there. And the opposite of negative 3 1/4 is positive 3 1/4. We're right there. And our last one is negative 2 5/8. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8 right there. The opposite of negative 2 5/8 is positive 2 5/8. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8 right there. And I know that one's a tricky one to get all your dots on. And we're good to go there. I'm going to zoom back out. Okay. Our next problem we're going to look at is number 6. Just because I'm only doing these problems does not mean you're not supposed to do the other ones. You are supposed to do the other ones. I am just going with them with you. So we're on number 6. To get to number 6, if you're online, you just click number 6 on the bottom of the screen. If you're on number 6 in the book, you just scroll your eyes down to the bottom. And the directions say find the opposite and absolute value of each number. Online is a bit easier because it has 2 separate boxes for you. but in the book it just has one line, so you do need to make sure you're reading the instructions. The opposite of 3/10 is negative 3/10. And the absolute value of 3/10 is just 3/10, because the absolute value is the distance the number is away from 0 on the number line. Okay, and that is all for this one.